Bigbossjock, my 750. Here on the Poderoso 750 kilohertz AM. El Poderoso 750. Soy yo, el gran jefe de los jockeys del discos. Continuando con el quinto día de protesta, demostración. ¿Qué estoy haciendo? Hay otro. No recuerdo. Continuando con el programa, hay otra expresión, palabra, cuando uno manifestando. Yo estoy manifestando aquí al frente de la oficina de el FBI, aquí en California. Adentro a mí, nuestro Dios, único Dios, Allah, nuestro Señor que se encuentra en el cielo, Dios, Él me ayuda a hacer la rima. Continuando con el programa. What am I going to talk about? Well, thinking about the political situation. What was the flavor of the day? I could do we could do some Bigbossjock weather. It is clear, sunny, blue skies. It's looking like spring here in the north of California. Reading. What did I notice? Oh, the Palestinian. Democracy Now! I analyzed your show. An Arabic Israeli. They were careful not to say Palestinian, referring to him only as Arabic. There's many other. It's as if saying in the Western Hemisphere, the Latino, when they're a Mexicano or a Guatemalteco. Don't forget about the Teca, Guatemalteca. Ella estaba ahí también. Yo la vi el otro día en el programa. I need the beat. I got it. Yeah, right here. Right on time. Back with the beat. So, to say, I see what they're selling. And they're connecting the Palestinians to Barry's group. So what they're selling, this is Yankee Sam when I say they, that Palestinians are Arabs. They are Arabs in the sense that of Arabic descent, such as Latinos. They're a Mexicano or a Mexicana is of Latin American descent. Okay, I understand that. So if foreign nation, they're all foreign nation unless it's your home country. Let's say a belligerent force came over to the Western Hemisphere. And we know why they can't do this. There's something called Yankee Sam's Manifest Destiny, and says they're so morally correct that their intervention is as if it's divine. The frolic and fornicators. The Monroe Doctrine, Manifest Destiny, divine intervention, that's our law. He decides. And they're not doing our one only God, Allah, Father in heaven, they're not doing His work. So what they say is that no one from outside the hemisphere can invade the Western Hemisphere. That's Yankee Sam. Other than when it came to the Falklands, then it was a different story. We know who controls who. Yeah. How did I get to the Falklands? Where was I at? Oh yeah, back to Palestine. So, all of you, and I saw this years ago on the club that they say they're not 500 but a couple hundred more. Why don't they just take some of Arab land, and give it to the Arabs, the ones that are causing the Jews problems, the ones who, as I explained before, it's as if here the Native Americans were pushed onto the reservations. So there the Palestinians were pushed onto reservations and then the belligerent force occupied their reservations, can deport them, say they're not a citizen of their country, because the natives of that land don't have a country, they don't have a passport. When they're deported, they can't go back once more to where they came from. When I saw that clip today, this is March 11, I believe, it's on Democracy Now! And had a rapper. He says the F word a lot. I have to say, today I let it slip out a couple times too. That's why I'm on foot. And I understand it happens, but what's going on is they're giving a stereotype to the Muslim. Muslims are not, from what I understand, what I know from my travels, and they are not about pro-abortion or pro-transgenderism, pro-lower moral values. They're like many religions are, about practicing high moral values. Why is this image out there? I can answer. It's to askew views. I even slipped up on that. Slow down. Yeah, enjoying the walk. So any of you that have bought into this, the Arabs should be given some Arab land and leave the Jews alone. No, it's the same as if somebody came and took over Guatemala or a Central American nation, maybe Mexico. Well, tell the Mexicans to go get some Latin American land. Tell those Latin Americans to leave that occupying force alone. Why don't they go to another place in Latin America? So as a Mexican, maybe they could go to Colombia. Who cares? They wouldn't say where. That's what the Jews do. Jews, what they do is they deport Palestinians. It's something called right of return. It was passed in the United Nations 70s, 74 I believe it is, if not 76, but I think it's 74. Said the belligerent force in that zone needed to withdraw, including that the occupied people of that land had the right to return home. Israel, I said it, and it's Israel, the Jewish utopia, bought and paid for by Yankee Sam, propped up by Yankee Sam, decade after decade. Somehow those settlements can't slow down. Oh, every once in a while they do, and then they speed right back up. Bites the hand that feeds them, and that hand never says anything back. So who's controlling who? Something to think about, Yankee. The Palestinians are the natives of that land. That's why it was called Palestine. And it was for a couple thousand years or even more. Because we know the Palestinians were there at the time of Christ. And the only time that the Jews can claim is when they murdered Christ. That's who took his life, were the Jews. We'll say it as it is. Redemption awaits us all. I practice realism. Over here, everyone's included. The only thing it takes is having your faith placed firmly with our one only God, Father in heaven, Allah. That's all it takes. And I can say, Allah, Father in heaven, our one only God. Right there. Put your faith. Redemption awaits us all. It's called realism. It's about not practicing racism. Not filling oneself with hate. There is a language called realismo. It has three languages, principally. A little this, a little that. And we can always add in some later. Romance languages, they're all based the same. So there we get 5 right there that are similar. I think there's 5. So, Castellano, Francés, and breve momentos, corto plazo de tiempo. Wow! Quizás incluir pudu, algo de portugués, italiano, romano. I forget somebody along the way? I don't think so. Latin itself, the original. I think we'll stay with the other 5. Well, that's what the doctors, physicians, that's their show. I like the other. It's the day-to-day. Feel like I'm in their streets. Needing something to eat. Smelling the cuisine. Think I'll make a stop. Oh, yeah. I get it. Try something. Order it off the menu. Oh, yeah. Maybe a menu. Ray Fresco. We know how it goes. Segundo. But primero una sopa. I'll take the caldo. What do we got today? Minuta? Or is it the criolla? No, it's the... Let me think. There's minuta and the other one. I don't think it's criolla. I'm starting to think, what's that? So I don't think that's the name. There'll be a new one. It'll be mine. Cazuela? I like that also. That might be in Venezuela. Maybe right there in Colombia. I think they drink it. They eat it also. Bigbossjock. I think I need to sign off momentarily. El Poderoso. 750 kilohertz. AM. Soy yo, el gran jefe de los Joques del Discos. Radio Rebelde. Firmando fuera. Day 5. Signing off. Bigbossjock.